We are on the Brisbane CityCat. This is the ship, and this is the one of the stops on the Brisbane River. That is the second story, and we've just arrived at the stop. It is Brett's Wharf Station. Let's have a look at the ship. The inside section. The government has just recently made public transport only 50 cents for the whole trip. So you just tap your card here and it will cost you 50 cents no matter how long you take it for. And when you get off, you just tap at that station again. This is the back of the ship. You can put your bikes here. There is another CityCat there. And you can ride the whole river, which will be about 3 hours from the start to the end and back. It'll take about 3 hours and it will only cost you 50 cents. This is the upstairs section. Let's go up. Upstairs is only for seating. You can't stand. You can stand on the downstairs section. We are just getting onto this boat on the Brisbane River. So let's hop on. There is another one right in front of us, and we're at the North Shore Hamilton station. They are getting ready to remove the boat from the docks. This is the process. And we are ready to begin our journey on the Brisbane River. This is the Parliament House of Queensland in Brisbane City. This is the Star Casino and Hotel, which just opened up this month. This is the Parliament House. Right here, behind these trees and buildings, is the QUT Gardens Point University campus. And here is the Botanical Park, Botanical Gardens. Let's go into the Parliament House. This is Queen Street Mall in Brisbane City. The mall goes up here, and we'll cross the road and have a look. Up ahead is the King George Square, and there's the Brisbane Museum. We are right in the middle of Brisbane City, and this is King George Square right in front of us. This is the Brisbane Museum. And we are going to go inside. So it was originally the City Hall and was opened on the 8th day of April. This is the foyer of the museum, right as you enter. We are inside the museum, and this is the first exhibition. Here is a vintage camera. These are all photos of Brisbane. We are in the center of Queen Street Mall, and this is the famous Hungry Jack's. There's McDonald's, Michael Hill, KFC. There is a Krispy Kreme and a gelato shop. And we will be going down this side. What's the region? These are all butterflies. As you can see, there's like one here and here. It's a very cool looking building. H&M, Louis Vuitton. R.M. Williams, a very famous brand in Australia. Burberry. There is Dior and Longchamp. There's Swatch right over there. Chanel, Tiffany & Co, David Jones, and Fendi, Christian Louboutin. This is the Apple Store. We are going down. This is the food court section. Greek food, noodles, Red Rooster, and then a few other restaurants. I'm not sure what they all are. Let's have a look though. Cha Time. Seoul Origin. It looks like a cafe. Here is a sushi restaurant. This is a noodle and soup style restaurant. Vietnamese street food. Cha Time. Red Rooster. Beef noodles. He's making fresh noodles. The Mark. And the Greek food shop. The Brisbane Arcade. So it's like another smaller mall inside Queen Street Mall. Pandora. A sunglasses shop. On this side is a diamond shop. There's not much in the displays right now. This, as you can see, the arcade has been open for 100 years. There's a watch shop. There's a pen shop. This is a pen shop. Some clothes shops and an espresso bar, a cafe, and that is the end of the arcade. There's a hat shop actually, selling hats, and that is the end. The wing of the Queen Street Mall. This is the center where we just were, and here is the Uptown Mall. Let's go inside and have a look. Uptown. Here's a jewelry shop. Here is another food court. It is closing time, so a lot of these are empty. Red Rooster. Fish. Roast and salad. Gyros is here. And wraps. And so there's multiple stories. There are shops on every level. And the bottom one, which is the one we're on, is the food court section. And there's even a basement style, which goes down. And just more restaurants around the corner. The entrance to the newly built Star Casino, Hotel and Resort in Brisbane City. These are the surrounding buildings. And this is the hotel side. And this is the main entrance from one of the sides. There's a massive escalator and these steps that you can take with TV screens on every row. There are plants all hanging from here and from the edges everywhere. Let's head on up. It is very nice, and because it's brand new. There is the Brisbane River right here behind the building. And we're on the first floor. The Brisbane skyline. This is the main driveway underneath the hotel. That's where you get dropped off if you are staying the night. And here is one of the main roads in Brisbane City. There's also a sky deck. The building right outside behind is the Queensland Parliament. You can get a glimpse of the casino that's inside. The buildings are not fully completed and they are still building. This is one of the restaurants which have not been completed. There is another one. Here is the entrance to the skywalk. You'll have to go inside and get a lift and wait for a lift and go all the way up. We have just gotten out of the lifts, and this is the sky deck. And there's a full view of the Brisbane city and the river. And this is the Star Building. Cbus Super Building. This is the main highway in and out of Brisbane City. There is the Brisbane South Bank Beach. And this is the sky deck. Let's have a look around. There is a cafe up here. This is the Griffith University campus, and there is currently something on fire right over there. You can even see the flames. And the highway, it is peak hour, big traffic times. Ferris wheel and Brisbane Museum. Here is the other Star Building, so they're both connected through this skywalk. Here's a bar. A glass bridge, glass walk style thing, which you can walk on and see the highway below. And the building which is on fire is right behind here. This is the leisure deck. So this is on floor 7, I believe. And so here's one building of the staff. And then this is the skywalk that we were just on, which goes around. There's the bar that was there before, and all the way around. And then you can get a lift from this Star Building and go onto the skywalk. On this level, from the leisure deck, there's this ping pong table, and there is a bar here which has not opened. Here is the escalators and lifts. CityCat Super Building is there, and you can see the full river, the Brisbane River, from behind the buildings. There is a screen for when they play movies and shows and things like that. You can relax and have a seat on these beanbags and chairs behind. And this is the rest of the Brisbane CBD. There's a plane, Qantas plane. And this is the Star Casino Hotel and Resort. This is the skywalk at night time. You can see just ahead that the sun is setting. It's a very beautiful sunset. Down below is the highway, and up here is the river. Here is the Ferris wheel. There is a science museum. Here is Griffith University. And that is the sunset. Here is the star. Both of these are the star. And the Brisbane skyline.
It's amazing. And look, you'll be okay.